Stays. What happens when a K-pop performance king no longer dances just on stage, but steps into the most exclusive frames of the luxury fashion world? Imagine it. The camera flashes that usually capture every precise detail of his movements now freeze a single moment. Not at a concert, not in a practice studio, but in a universe crafted by two giants, Esquire and Cartier. And in the midst of all that luxury, there is one name that made the entire timeline pause. Hyunjin. Hwang Hyunjin of Stray Kids. But this is not just another photo shoot. This is not a modeling contract that comes and goes. Listen closely. This campaign changes the entire game. They did not choose Hyunjin as a model. They chose him as the narrator, as the main story. Why? What did Esquire and Cartier, two immensely selective titans, see in him that made them entrust their entire curated holiday narrative to Hyunjin? What did they recognize that we might have overlooked? This is more than an endorsement. This is a coronation. And today, we will dissect every detail, every hidden meaning, and the immense impact this monumental collaboration brings to the worlds of K-pop and luxury. Get ready, because we are stepping into a moment that will define 2024. Let us rewind to the days before the official announcement. The online world was calm, right? Scrolling through updates as usual. However, among industry insiders and fans with ultra-sensitive radars, something was in the air. A few trusted sources began whispering. Something major from a magazine and a luxury brand involving a fourth-generation idol. The clues were vague, but one phrase kept appearing: visual impact. Immediately, netizens connected the dots. A fourth-gen idol with visual impact powerful enough to captivate a luxury brand? Who else could it be? Then, small leaks began to surface. A cryptic hashtag appeared. Hashtag Curating Holiday. Dark, moody teaser images with a familiar silhouette, a distinctive posture, a jawline that was unmistakable. The online community began to buzz. Stays and non-fans alike grew curious. The excitement built, but nothing was confirmed. It felt like waiting for a mystery headline act. Then, the moment arrived. Esquire Korea released the first poster. Dominant colors of black, white, and gold. The bold text, Curating Holiday. And beneath it, the iconic Cartier logo. Hearts began to race. The two main players were revealed. But who was the centerpiece? Scroll down, and there he was. Hyunjin, presenting a look that was different, maximum elegance. His gaze was direct, calm, profound, yet his eyes still held the fire of a performer. He wasn't just posing, he was inhabiting every pixel of that image. He was telling a story. And the caption, this is the part that gives chills. They did not use the word model or ambassador. The language was deeper. They referred to Hyunjin as part of the story they wanted to tell, as the soul of the Curating Holiday campaign. Listen, this is on another level. This is an acknowledgement that Hyunjin's appeal is not merely photogenic looks, but a narrative quality, a depth that can bring a luxury concept to life. The online world exploded. The image was shared not only by stays, by someone who appreciates art and fashion. Hyunjin was no longer just an idol photographed by Cartier. Hyunjin for Cartier by Esquire had become a cultural moment in itself. Now, let us analyze these framed moments. This campaign is brilliantly clever. Each set of photos is like a different chapter of an elegant short film. First, the close-ups of Hyunjin with Cartier jewelry. The focus is not solely on the products. The spotlight is on how the light falls on his face, his contours. It's as if Cartier is saying, our finest artwork deserves to be worn by a living masterpiece. Second, the photos with an ambiguous holiday concept. Not a beach holiday, but a holiday from routine, an introspective mood. Hyunjin sits in a minimalist, luxurious room gazing out a window. What is he thinking about? His next choreography? Or perhaps the philosophy behind Cartier's design? This makes the viewer engage, stepping into his world. And third, the most talked about shot, Hyunjin against a dark background, only his face and hands illuminated. Here, his performer expression emerges. There's an edge, a mystery. This is the Hyunjin we know on stage, intense, commanding, full of charisma. It's a blend of an artist's sensitivity and a lead dancer's precision. Cartier and Esquire understood perfectly. They didn't want to erase his true identity. They aimed to amplify it within a frame of luxury. The impact has been extraordinary. For Hyunjin and Stray Kids, this is a power move in the fashion industry. It positions Hyunjin not in the endorsing idol category, but as a muse and storyteller. His brand equity has skyrocketed, paving the way for more substantial global collaborations in the future. For Stays, it has been a collective victory. The timeline transformed into a celebration, with fans analyzing every detail like art curators. For Esquire and Cartier, they gained a fresh, dynamic energy and the global fandom power of K-pop. They are not just selling products, they are selling aspiration through a deeply admired figure, successfully capturing a younger audience. For the industry, this confirms the trend of luxury brands seeking narrative and authenticity. They are looking for faces with stories, passion, and influence. The world of K-pop is a goldmine for this. Hyunjin has proven that performing talent, dedication, and artistic sensibility can be a passport to the most exclusive realms. So, after unraveling all the layers of the Curating Holiday moment, what is the conclusion? The Esquire x Cartier campaign with Hyunjin is not a mere business transaction. It is a cultural alignment, a perfect fit. On one side, two brands wanting to refresh their image with human, artistic storytelling. On the other, an idol who has proven himself a true artist, whose life is a curation of beautiful moments through dance, painting, and now through the lens of luxury. Hyunjin successfully translated his performance from the Mama stage into the frame of Esquire. He proved that charisma is transferable, that the beauty of a dancer's movement can transform into stunning, still beauty in a photograph. Now, here are some questions for you. What do you believe is the next step for Hyunjin in the fashion and luxury world after an achievement of this scale? Could he become a permanent global ambassador for a major maison? What kind of photoshoot concept are you most looking forward to seeing from Hyunjin next? Perhaps a collaboration with an art brand? Or a campaign with a more avant-garde concept? Which other idol do you think possesses the strong narrative power and artistic vibe to carry a storytelling luxury campaign like this one? Pour all your predictions, hopes, and analysis into the comments section below. Let us have a constructive and proud discussion. If you feel inspired by Hyunjin's journey, if you feel proud seeing our K-pop artists achieve on a global stage, please remember to hit that like button. Your likes support content about positive K-pop achievements like this one. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss exciting discussions on K-pop trends, fashion, and all the pop culture moments that get us talking. Share this video with fellow stays, friends who love fashion, or anyone who needs to see an example of a glow-up and success achieved through talent and hard work. Thank you for watching until the end. Remember, every idol you love has their own unique story. And today, we just witnessed one of the most beautiful chapters in Hwang Hyunjin's story. Stay awesome, stay proud, and until next time, goodbye.